Hi, we're Group 5, and our topic is Amazon getting too big for its own good? As a group, we decided that Amazon was an interesting topic due to the company's influence on all of our lives. It has become a part of ordering textbooks, clothing, charging cables, and anything you can think of. Additionally, Amazon has become a top-selling market with a wide variety of products, fast shipping, and easy returns. Our research will focus on whether the company is getting too big for its own good, the pros and cons that come from the company, an interview of a business that has been affected by Amazon, the implications Amazon has on society, and we'll also relate this back to our IS 4410 class and give our group opinion. Amazon started in 1994 as an online bookstore in Seattle, Washington, a city known to be a tech hub. Jeff Bezos decided on selling books after considering the cost per unit, the demand for literature around the world, and the large number of literature ready to be printed. The idea was to supply everyone with access to literature that would ship almost anywhere. Within 3 years of the start of Amazon, the company went public and opened their second distribution facility in Newcastle, Delaware. Amazon then expanded into CDs, DVDs, and continued into clothing, web services, their infamous Kindle, and Amazon Echo. Then in 1999, Amazon patented their famous one-click purchase, allowing customers to purchase almost any item on the website with a simple click. Amazon is known for acquiring many companies that they viewed as a potential threat to their success. Some of the companies most well-known are the acquisition of Audible because of their hand in the book industry, Zappos due to their dominating sales in shoes, Kiva Robotics, which allowed them to automate their warehouses, and Whole Foods. Whole Foods is arguably one of the most well-known acquisitions because it allowed the company to now play a hand in grocery sales and delivery. Despite the number of changes Amazon has experienced in their decade of reign, Amazon is still commonly known for helping pioneer online shopping experiences. Now, Phoebe will talk about the pros and cons.
Thank you, Betsy. I'm Phoebe, and I will now be talking about the pros and cons of Amazon's growth. So one of the most important that we need to recognize is the vast merchandise selection that they have through the third-party marketplace, which is a two-sided network effect in which Amazon is receiving more views of their products when customers look at other companies' products that are sold through the marketplace, and this greatly benefits them because even if someone buys from a competitor, then they still receive about 20% of the sale. AWS, which is a multi-billion-dollar platform for cloud computing, has also greatly benefited the company. And it's been known to be very secure, and it's a pay-as-you-go system, which attracts a lot of people. A lot of other companies. Its global presence has also benefited the corporation as it's now in 245 countries and territories. And it continues to grow, which does harm the local business, but it's those companies have an option to sell on the marketplace. So the cons associated with AWS are that it's unknown what data Amazon's collecting and how they're using the data that they might be collecting, which has raised a lot of red flags for potential users. Currently, Amazon is facing a legal case against Elastic, which has prided itself on being transparent and open and very collaborative, but they've found that Amazon has been secretive and lied about their business dealings. So going forward, Elastic will no longer be doing business with Amazon, and I believe in the next year, we will have a better understanding of what this court case means and how it's going to affect Amazon. The working conditions are a major issue for the company since it has the resources to provide safety measures and also benefits for the company when the employees demonstrate and protest the way that they have been, especially recently. It brings a lot of attention to the issues that arise within the company. And they've also had issues with lying about how many workers they actually have since they hire through temp agencies. This is a major red flag since they are cutting corners and receiving tax breaks when they're not actually giving the benefits that they promise, such as healthcare and a 401k to match stocks that they promise to full-time employees. Thank you, and now we will hear from Victor.
Thanks, Phoebe. Hi, I'm Victor Solis. For the expert interview, I decided to interview the good folks at Plains Nutrition. Plains Nutrition is located in Redondo Beach, California. Louis and Norma Ramos have been running the shop since 2007. As Louis and I sat down in his office to have the interview, the questions started to roll in, but I had to cut it down to about 6 questions. There was a question that had an amazing answer that has stuck with me till today. How do you think places like Amazon have affected how you do business nowadays? Lewis's answer was not what I was expecting. Amazon and companies like it have helped them find a good mix of products that complement their services, which helps keep the doors open within the industry of homeopathy. This led them to find a better supply line option that fit both their needs and their customer needs better. This in return helped Louis and Norma focus more on their services and their clientele's needs rather than worry about if the last shipment was overpriced compared to last month's shipment. While Amazon has had some mom and pop spots shut down due to logistics on pricing and shipping, Blaine's adapted their strategy to better suit them in the age of e-commerce and the rise of Amazon. Now, I'll hand it off to Sydney. Thank you.
Amazon's implication to society. Amazon uses its vast financial resources to sell many products both below its own cost, as well as a tactic for both eliminating less well-funded competitors and acquiring customers into its prime ecosystem, which sharply reduces the chances they will shop around in the future. Moving towards everything becoming one large corporation, and it is always important to understand the role that small companies play in these markets as well. Good to have balance. It's important to note the possibilities of an imbalance in power amongst corporations, market domination.
In our textbook and throughout this course, we have discussed and learned about how databases work and how cloud services can help shape a company's success. In Chapter 6 of the textbook, for example, it explicitly discusses the benefits of a cloud system to a large company like Amazon. Smaller businesses use Amazon's cloud service, specifically their AWS system or Amazon Web Services. Education on how to use this service will greatly benefit smaller, less IS-oriented mom and pop shops. While Amazon remains a Goliath, its services have been shown to help those smaller businesses grow. While Amazon does keep growing, the fact that it is able to be accessible to other small businesses, to be able to sell their products on the website and to do their own accounting and computing through this service shows that its inclusion of cloud services and the AWS system is working.
Group's opinion of Amazon is that there are positive and negative attributes. The positives are the ability to have almost any product ordered and in hand within 2 days, the potential that AWS could provide in the future, and the technological advances that have come forth through Amazon's lead. The negative attributes that we thought were the working conditions of its employees, the public's fear of Amazon potentially gaining too much power in the web/e-commerce space, and its unlimited access to users' personal data. Our overall consensus is that we felt that Amazon has ultimately been a driving factor of the development of e-commerce and cloud-based storage and has impacted society in a positive, innovative manner.
While there is still a long way to go, Amazon is still one of the, if not the most successful companies in the world. They used data, technology, AI, and shipping logistics to become that way and continue to shape our world by innovating that already existing technology. It has introduced Marketplace, allowing third parties to sell their merchandise and products on their website. It has launched a cloud computing service called Amazon Web Services, locking in customers and gaining a lead in the industry. In general, Amazon has pioneered the online shopping experience, becoming known throughout the world as one of the greatest customer experience-centered companies in the modern age. With constant access to products such as clothing, electronics, literature, and anything else you can imagine. There are problems, like in any company and industry, that need to be fixed. But on the whole, it is evident that Amazon has been a positive force in the public and personal lives of people worldwide.